welcome back. Look who made another video in the same month. It's me, Jessica. I'm in here. No, y'all, I came to chat. We got some chatting to do. Okay, this is a book chat again. Chat. I finished this in 2 days. This was so good. Okay, this was so good. The story, Kennedy, I said this on Fable. She knows, when you see this name, she knows how to write a lover. She knows how to write a lover. I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. Kennedy Ryan, she knows how to write a lover. She knows how to write a lover boy. She knows how to write a lover boy. Y'all, the way I could not put this down, and it had me kicking my feet, giggling. It had me upset, cussing, fussing. Listen. I seen on her Instagram, she's writing, this is gonna be a series, the Hollywood series. Don't quote me, but she said in a post, this was gonna be a series. And that the next story is Monk, the producer, and Verity, the writer. And I feel like they was messy the whole book. Like anytime, one, they couldn't keep their eyes off each other, but always frowning and like fussing and cussing. Like you wanted Monk to stop talking and be like, don't make me call Verity, okay? And Verity, she get to fussing at you. They be like, well, let me go see what Monk doing. And they both. But let's get into Neve. That was her nickname in here. And Cannon. The spice level, I would give this a spice level of 3.5 out of 4. Only because it was nothing like Bow Down's spice. It was just like, but it was spicy. It have a little spice in here. But I'm giving 10s across the board. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 stars. Basically the gist of this is the story of an old-time singer who would be like, when I say old time, I'm saying like consider like the likes of like Billie Holiday, like those type old singers. And it's them, Cannon, the main character guy, trying to basically do her life movie. And Neva, she's trying to be an up-and-coming actress. She's on Broadway in New York, and she had a rough start. And she had this major betrayal by her sister. And it is just based on like healing relations, trigger warnings. It's spicy, that's number 1. It deals with serious illness like MS. Cannon's mom has MS, and she's a famous either photographer or director or actress. I was kind of confused on what she actually did because she was in her movies, but then she was taking photos all the time. But that's not the important stuff. I had to hone in on what was important. But again, she had MS and she did not live from it. So it has death, grieving, betrayal, spice. It's got a lot of stuff, but it's so well written. Kennedy Ryan, girl, she is like one of my favorite authors. If you buy the paperback, if you listen to the audiobook, there is someone singing in there. She sounds so good. It was so good. But then if you buy the actual book, but this copy, this new release copy, this playlist, it's on Spotify, y'all. It is so good. It's a good playlist. And it goes with like, I feel like when you read the book and then you go and listen to the playlist, you imagine what scenes the songs are playing in. Because some of them songs, like she has some Billie Eilish song on there that I haven't heard. And I was like, oh, this was when they was walking on the beach for sure. Or like, if this were what mine was playing when they first started being spicy, like the first time. And it's like a push pull. Will they, won't they, hurry up? But it don't take too much. I'm trying to talk about it without giving it away because it's still January, but I'm done. We're done. I done read it. and I listened to it. And I honestly feel like you need to do both. It goes back, it's either Cannon's point of view, Neva's point of view, or Bessie, the old time singer. Why I feel like that's not her name. Desi, her name is Desi, not Bessie. Desi Blue is the lady I'm saying they're trying to redo her story. Desi. But her story is interesting too, because she was like explaining how, you know how back in the day a lot of people were portrayed as like on the down low, both men and women, and she had a girlfriend but ended up being married too. But like I said, I'm trying to talk about it without spoiling it, because I know some of y'all still reading. It put me in such a good mood that I was like, I need another love story, but really I need a murder mystery, because it got me open. Like, girl, close your heart up a little bit. This ain't real life, okay? You cannot go out in the world like everything is flowers and daisies, because people be crazy. But this book really makes you want to be in love, I feel like. Maybe that's just the hopeless romantic in me. It's just like parts in here, like how the main character Neva, she goes through like this serious health thing, and he never leaves her side. He never not claims her. He like, he was ready to spin about her. He did not play about her. He did not play. He was on heads, necks, and he was about to take down somebody's grandma. He wasn't really, but he would have. I believe he would have. So that's that. We will chat about this more on Fable. Maybe on Fable, because I'm gonna consider this one done for the month. Now, anything else I discuss, it is a personal read that I picked because I wanted to read it, and I decided to be a responsible reader and pick something off my TV. Kimberly Brown, Be Love presents Rhythms Blues. Y'all, this cover, it's so pretty, and it's the first book that y'all I done signed up for Kindle Unlimited. I'm 14 chapters in on my e-reader. 14 chapters in, and this book it's only, I think it's like, how many pages? Rhythm, what a pretty name. Secondly, shawty got some stuff ooh, y'all, it's about this girl. She's an occupational therapist, which I love, because I just love, you know, I can relate to someone who work in the medical field, because I work in the medical field. But she's an occupational therapist, and she's dating her high school sweetheart, who is a rapper, and he's a successful rapper, but nevertheless he's a rapper, and I guess his label is like trying to push him to be like all cozied up with like his label mate or whatever. And yeah, where I'm at, I'm only 14 chapters in, but where I'm at, she left him because he was playing in her face real hard. And I'm really hoping this ain't a second chance love story, because this new man, whose name starts with the C2, but he ain't really, I mean, he had like this moment where he saved her from some creep, and I was like, okay, mister, but he ain't no lover. Like, if I remember your book name, oh, you left an impression. Rome, Cannon. I remember a bookman's name. Just know I was like, oh, I need that. I need that kind of pressure. In this book, Rhythms Blues, what is this boy's name? Channing. His name is Channing. And see, I should be able to remember that. Channing. He ain't impressionable enough yet for me to be like, oh, Channing, you got it. But I'm rooting for him, because he ended up like not applying too much pressure. Basically, his grandmother has dementia, and that really hit home for me, because both of my grandmas had dementia, but his is still alive and kicking. She's just like forgetting the daily, like if they change her routine without asking, she like is losing it, which makes sense, because that's kind of what happens. And I just have a soft spot for people with dementia, because it's hard not remembering things. So, man, he just like a lover boy to the women in his life, but he's got a roster and he's not afraid to flaunt it. But he runs, Rhythm is his grandma's occupational therapist, so he's like changing a tire or something. He's out there helping them, and comes in and just swoops them right on up and saves his mom and grandma, because his grandma's about to have a meltdown, baby. And when I tell you, people with dementia and Alzheimer's, when they forget and they get in that mode, it is so hard. It is so hard to deal with, but you need a lot of patience. And so he swooped in and got them taken care of, whatever. Went to wash his hands and went in and bumped into her. Then she was like not giving him no time of day, because she going through it with this rapper. And the way they describe her, she's too pretty to be dealing with that. I am sorry. She got too much going on. She got her own business. Like, girl, I know you be in love. We be so in love, y'all. I be trying to be like the other girlies. Y'all be so in love. I want to be like we be so in love. But back to the book, y'all. Y'all be so in love, and sometimes you just be holding on to the string. You know what I mean? When it's like, if you let go, you'd be better off because it's cutting your hand. Let it go. Rhythm, he played in her face too many times for me and my liking. That's why I'm hoping it's not a second chance, because then I'm gonna be pissed. But like I said, I'm only halfway through, and I really want her and that guy Tatum. What I call him? Channing. Anyways, that's what I'm reading. But this is this is gonna be a short read. So let's talk about somebody from KC. Y'all know I'm from KC. Miss BriAnn, Danae. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm reading this after Rhythms Blues. This is called Spin Bout You. It's a Thanksgiving novelette. Y'all, this sounds so good. It's like they go to a cabin for a friend's weekend, but there's some guy there, and I felt Will They Won't They, and then the title Spin Bout You. Y'all know I love somebody who don't play about that girl. Like, no, I can't. My man don't play with me. You know, I like that. I like reading about that. I like somebody that's serious about you. Like, take me seriously. Yeah. Hell yeah, take me seriously. Take her seriously. You see, the way they describe these women in these books, they are stacked. And you playing in her face with a million people out here that's trying to get on her? Take me seriously. So, and BriAnn, Danae, she wrote stuff and keep giving me love. Keep it to myself and keep giving me love. I got in there, she was talking about rolling through the KC streets. I said, what she know about Kansas City? I had to look her up. I was like, oh, Kansas City native. Okay. This story, I listened to these on audiobook, but that one and Keep Giving Me Love. This one, y'all, when I say Sanovi did not play about that girl. And again, points have been made. If you are a good bookman, I'm going to remember your name. Yes. Put me on. Request your favorite. Tell me your favorite book boyfriends, and I'm going to read them. I will forever apologize to the girls. I was like, y'all crazy as hell. I was talking down bad to the girls like, my book boyfriend. But now that I got one, I get it. I understand. I am so sorry for the shit I was saying. Yeah. Check out all 3 of these books, y'all. And all of them are available on Kindle Unlimited, Hoopla, and Ladies. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.